I used to be exhausted before the day even started. Not tired, not busy, exhausted. Like something heavy was sitting on my chest that never moved. I had the knowledge, I had the tools, I had the frameworks, and none of it lifted the weight. And here's what finally did, and what my life looks like now. I remember that version of me very clearly. She woke up already behind, already heavy, already carrying something that she couldn't name. She was smart. She worked hard. She'd learned everything she could get her hands on: books, courses, strategies, knowledge on top of knowledge. And still, the cloud didn't lift. And that's the part nobody talks about. The exhaustion that knowledge doesn't fix. The heaviness that follows you into every morning, no matter how much you understand what you are doing and why you were there. I was that woman for years, for decades. The most confusing part was that I could not figure out why. Because from the outside, I was doing everything right. I was capable, I was learning, I was building. But on the inside, something was missing. Something felt permanently unfinished, like I was always almost okay, almost free, almost there. I now know what that was. It wasn't a lack of knowledge. It wasn't a lack of effort. It was a belief running deep down so quietly that no matter what amount of learning, couldn't reach it. The belief that I had to earn my right to feel light. That rest had to be deserved. That ease had to be paid for first. That the heaviness was just what life felt like for someone like me. And it wasn't. When I found that belief, really found it, not just named it, but felt where it lived in my body and understood where it had come from, something shifted. Not overnight, but permanently. Now I wake up with energy, not perfect energy, not the energy of someone with no problems, the energy of someone who is no longer spending everything she has just to hold herself together. I'm building a business that earns what I want to earn. I'm showing up for my clients with something real to give. I am healing actively, intentionally, and still have space for my own goals and the life that I'm creating. That's not luck. That is what happens when you stop carrying weight that was never yours to begin with. The cloud lifted, not because my circumstances became easier, but because I stopped letting an old belief run my present life. And that is the work I do, not because I read about it, because I lived the before. I know what it feels like to be smart and exhausted at the same time, to have every tool and still feel stuck, to wonder if this heaviness is just who you are. It's not who you are, my dear. It's what you learned, and what you learned, you can unlearn. The after is real. I am living it, and is available for you too. If you recognize that woman, the one who is capable and exhausted and can't quite figure out why, I made something for you. It's what's really driving your overworking quiz. It takes 3 minutes. It won't add to what you already know. It will show you what's underneath it. And underneath it is where everything changes. Have a blessed day.